Okay, so today we're going to start out with just some basic aerobic moves that are used today, and then later on in our classes we'll be doing some of Richardson's famous moves and so on. Okay, so we're going to start with moves that are either in place or in the horizontal plane, so just going to the right or left. So pretty simple, you guys should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. Okay, so we're going to start out with the home base of aerobics, which is a march. So we're just going to be marching in place. We don't need you to get high knees or anything. We just want a comfortable march, a little better than just walking in place. So you guys just try marching. We want to stay on our balls of our feet. Keep our posture up, our shoulders back straight. Just marching in place. This is the only move we're going to be teaching you the arms as well. Pretty simple. Make sure you guys get your arms up. There you go. So that's the march. This is the home base for aerobics. So if you guys get lost during Allie's things, then come back to this. Okay, so now we're going to do the first step. You can stop marching. Okay, we're going to do the single step touch. It's very simple. We're going to start with both feet in front of us. We're going to take a step to our right with our right foot. We can do this either way, but we're going to start with the right. So we're going to take a step with our right foot. Transfer our weight onto our right foot, bring our left foot over, and just touch with either our toes or the ball of our foot. We don't need to put our whole left foot on there, and we want to keep our weight on our right side. And we're going to do the same thing to the left, transfer our weight, and touch with our right. So let's try that. Right, step, left, step, right, step, left, step. Make sure you guys are maintaining your posture still. There you go, very good. So that's the single step touch. Okay, so now the double step touch. It's the same thing, but we're going to put together two single step touches. So we're going to start with take a step with our right, touch. We're going to transfer our weight to our left and take another step with our right and finish with a touch. Okay, so back to the left, left step, touch, transfer, another step, and touch. So we're going to try that double step touch. So step, touch, step, touch. Left, step, touch, step, touch. A few more times. There you go. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Okay? So which ones have we gone over so far? What's the home base? March. The march. And then what? Single step. Single step. You guys got that? And then we just went over the double step. So this has been building up to one of the most famous moves in aerobics, which is the grapevine. It's similar to a karaoke step. As many you guys have probably done that before, but we're only going to be utilizing the back part of the karaoke step. So it's going to start out the same as a single or double step. So we're going to take a step with our right, and instead of just touching with our left, we're going to move our left foot behind our right, plant it, put our weight on our left, and take another step, and then touch. So same thing to the left, take a step, plant our right foot behind, crossing our legs, and another step with our left, and then touch. So let's try it again. Right, cross, right, touch. Left, cross, left, touch. Right, cross, right, touch. Left, cross, left, touch. So there's some of those basic moves in aerobics. So there's some.
Alright guys, I'm going to teach you guys the knee raise right now.
Yes.
Josh is excited for the knee raise. Alright, you started off just like a single step touch. We're going to go to the right again, just because it's simple. You go to the right, and instead of coming here and just touching with your foot, you bring your knee up to a 90 degree, so your femur is parallel to the ground, and you bring it back down to where it was, instead of touching down here. So you go to the right, knee up, and back to where it was. Then knee up, step, knee up, step, knee up, step, knee up. People have a tendency with this movement to rotate their hips or lean forward, but I want you guys to think of your hips as a glass of water, and you don't want to pour that water out forward or backward. You want to keep that water in the glass. So when you're doing it, you don't want to be doing this kind of awkwardness, or like one of these. You got to try to keep your balance and try to keep your hips level, and just step, knee up, step, knee up, step, knee up. Good, good. The glute kicks is basically the same kind of deal. You start with a single, you step to the right, and instead of bringing your knee up, you just have your and don't want you to, in here too. You don't want your hips to go forward. You want to keep your hips level and underneath your foot, and your heel just goes straight into your glute and goes back to where it was. So step, glute, step, glute, step, glute, step, glute. Good. All right, you guys get that? It's pretty simple, all right?
Okay, so now we're going to go over all those with no music. I'll just count and call off the different moves and see if you guys can we'll get used to transferring, and then Allie will add in a few more moves and then some music, okay? So we're going to start off with a march, just a simple march. 4, 3, 2, and then into single touch. Right, touch, left, touch, right, touch. There you go, keep going.
Nice, guys.
You can add a little movement like Allie. You don't have to be so stiff. There we go. Okay, double step. There you go. Step, touch, step, 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 touch. There you go. Okay, grapevine. To the left. Back to the right.
Nice, guys.
To the left. Back to the right. 2 more times. Okay, and then into the march again.
Nicely done. You guys keep it in. Good job.
Okay, back to the single step. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. There you go. And then into high knees. High knee.
Nice. Get that femur parallel. Nice.
Make sure we're not just walking in place like the march. Make sure you guys are getting a wider stance. There you go. And then into the glute kicks. And last one, back to the grapevine. Step, step, touch. Okay.
All right. And with a lot of these moves,
Nice, guys. Good job.
with a lot of these moves, you can up the intensity by going lower, like going and hitting the kick, so that you're using more muscle. That makes sense. Okay. So now we're gonna learn the V step. It's essentially you make a V with your feet. So it's pretty sweet. So you're gonna step out with your right on 1, out with your left on 2, back with your right on 3, and then back with your left on 4. Does that make sense? Can we all do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Everyone got that? Easy? Fun? Yeah? There are lots of different arms you can do with it, but we're just doing legs right now. So next is like my favorite move ever. It's called the mambo. And you remember that glass of water that we had? We're going to shake it. We put water all over the floor. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You're going to step out with your right foot and let your hips follow. Then you're going to step back with your left foot and let your hips follow. And so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? We're going to do it with the left. And let's have fun with it. Shake your hips. It's a lot of fun. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Nice hair.
4. Yeah?
Good, guys. Looking good.
That's fun. You like shaking your hips? I do. Okay, next we're going to learn the scoop. Okay. I'm from Minnesota, but there's a lot of snow. And so this is what I think. You're going to dig into the snow, and then throw it. And then you're going to dig into the snow, and throw it. And step together. And then you're going to go dig into the snow, and throw it. And then one more time. Dig, and throw. So essentially you're moving forward with each thing, clearing a path for you to walk. Because you don't want to be stuck in your house all day. Really that. So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can march back and move back.